Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I do unboxings here, mostly lifestyle subscription boxes, but also some stationery, books, beauty, jewelry, even a dash of Disney. So if you like unboxings, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell. And as always, if you're already subscribed, thank you again so much for being here and spending part of your day with me. Today I've got a little bit of a mystery box. It is the Causebox Intro Box 1. So what Causebox does is when they sell out of their seasonal box, they'll do sometimes a welcome box and then sometimes intro boxes, which are a great deal at just $25. Now to be fair, this is mostly for new subscribers, so there are a lot of items that have appeared in past boxes, and with all Causeboxes there's no customization unless you are an annual subscriber. Now I do have an annual subscription because I love to do customization as much as possible with any subscription box, but for this intro box I just went ahead and did another seasonal subscription, so it is still going to be a mystery even though I do know the different variations. I was mostly enticed because there were a couple of items that I haven't received in past boxes, and then one item which was a candle and diffuser set which hasn't been in any past boxes at all. So knowing my luck, I'll probably get a bunch of duplicates, but all of the options seemed pretty good and like things that I could definitely re-gift to other people or include in future giveaways. So fingers crossed, maybe we won't get too many duplicates. Now if you're interested in subscribing right now, I believe they do still have Intro Box 2, which I was also kind of tempted by, but it's mostly because of the nesting bowls and I already actually have 2 sets of those. But you can use the link that I'll leave for you in the description box below to save $10 whether or not you want to get in on that intro box or wait until they have the spring box available for pre-order, and that should be any day now. They've been a little bit behind with their spoilers because they've been trying to actually get all of their winter boxes shipped, but hopefully that's not going to be a problem moving forward. So let's go ahead and get into this little box and see what we've got. So it's nice and cheery feeling, and I'm excited to see what we've got. We'll just have to see. So inside it does have a lovely interior, and I always like to keep Causeboxes as great storage boxes. Usually I'll turn them inside out so they're nice and pristine, and it looks like they did create like a little product pamphlet for the intro box. So on the inside it does have like a little care card about the bath-in robe or towels. Now those were items that were a couple boxes ago that were a subject of much debate. A lot of people were really upset about the quality because the towels and the bathrobe seemed to shrink quite a bit. A lot of people were also a little upset about size inclusivity. Hopefully that has all been addressed. Now I did actually get the charcoal towels, so knowing my luck, again, I'll probably wind up with like the mint bathrobe. I am more of a charcoal kind of girl, but we'll just have to see what we got. So let's take a look at this. So it looks like it does tell us all of the different variations, which of course I definitely appreciate. So for the first one, we could have gotten the Swell bottle, which appears in a lot of Causeboxes, but they do make great gifts. That has a value of $35. We could have gotten the good old PMD Clean, which is a great product. I have one myself. I have a friend who's looking for one, so again, I won't be upset if I wind up with a duplicate of that. Or we could have gotten that home fragrance duo that I was talking about from PF Candle Company. It was the Swell Sunset Candle and Swell Sunset Reed Diffuser, and that had a $50 value. Now that is one thing that I do kind of take issue with, is that sometimes in their categories, in those the options that they have, there is like a big price difference sometimes. So you could have gotten something that was worth $35 or you could have gotten something that was worth $99. And again, that's why I really do feel like if you can subscribe annually, I would definitely suggest that. The normal quarterly subscription, you guys, is $54.95. You're still going to get a fantastic value, but if you can do that annual subscription, then you actually save $20 as well as being able to customize. So this is what that little fragrance set looked like, and I just thought it was really like pretty, the design of it, like very like earthy tones, and you guys know that I absolutely love home fragrance, whether it's reed diffusers or candles. It said that that was blackcurrant, tuberose, and sea moss, and it was a custom printed glass vessel for the diffuser obviously, and then a tin vessel for the candle. And I do really like to get those reusable jars that I can put trinkets and different things in and different ways to sort of organize. So there were a total of 4 items in this box. The next item was again going to be one of those bath-in products. So really there were 4 different options, because you could have gotten the towel set, or you could have gotten the bathrobe, and then either of those could have come in charcoal or the mint. And then the next item was the Boon Supply Reusable Zip Pouches, which I already have from a past box that had a value of $22, or the Mira stainless steel nesting containers. Those had a value of $19.95. So that's a great, like, in terms of this, only a $5 difference there. And of course I was really hoping for the nesting containers in this case, because I already have the zip pouches. I haven't used them a ton yet either, so again, let's keep our fingers crossed for the nesting containers. And then the final one is something where I actually have both options, so it's definitely going to be something that goes into a future giveaway. It's the Skininco Roma Truffle Therapy Face Toner that had a value of $30, or the Alt Cooking Hub Silicone Food Cover Set. And again, there's a big price discrepancy because those are worth only $8. They're a great product. I do wind up using them quite a bit, but again, I feel like they should be a little bit like closer. I think it's fine to do like really different sort of categories, because maybe sometimes people don't want jewelry pieces, so then instead you offer like a home goods item. However, like, I think they should be sort of similar in price, so you feel like you're getting a good value no matter what. But I do think that Causebox is a fantastic value. There are definitely plenty of monthly subscriptions that cost as much as their seasonal subscription, and you're not getting the same quality and quantity and value. So as much as people like to complain about Causebox, it's still one that I would probably hold on to, even if I did sort of get rid of most of my subscriptions. And when I am suggesting a subscription to someone who's kind of newer to it, I still always suggest Causebox, because I do like their mission. So let's go ahead and take a look. Now I can see right away that I did definitely get some duplicates, and I did get something in mint. I'm not sure if it's the bathrobe or the towels yet, but we'll just have to see. It'll probably be, I don't know, either one. We'll see what I wind up doing with it. I kind of wish that I had, of course, wound up with a second set of the charcoal bath towels. I didn't really wind up experiencing too much shrinkage in terms of that, but it looks like they're really trying to make sure that people know how to take care of them with all of these extra inserts and everything. All right, so we did get a PMD Clean, and it's in this lovely teal color, and I will be passing this on to someone. I have started using it a little bit more. My husband really hates it because he knocks it over, and we have very limited like counter space in our bathroom. I don't have a great skincare routine that I do every single day, morning and night, but I have started doing a little bit more just because I have this out on the counter, and so it reminds me to use it to cleanse my face and also to apply serum. So I haven't noticed like a huge difference, but I certainly don't think that it hurts, and I actually think it's kind of fun to use. So good product, and again, it is the highest value product out of the 3 options in that sort of grouping. All right, so let's see what we got. Like I said, it is in the mint, and I do think it's a really pretty color. I can't tell yet if it's the bathrobe or the towel set. They both had a value of $90. So it looks, because I'm not seeing a tie. So yeah, in the center we have the little towels, which are very little. They're almost like little like dish towels almost, and you could definitely use them for that. This wouldn't really go in my household. They are very soft. I actually love the like waffle texture of them. Like I said, I didn't have a ton of problems in terms of my towels shrinking up. I feel like you could maybe make the charcoal and this mint work together, but they are a little bit different. So again, I'm a little bit disappointed, because even if I had wound up getting the bathrobe in mint, it wouldn't necessarily have to match my towel set. But right now I feel like I wouldn't necessarily put those towels out, because then I don't have a matching set for my like husband to use anyway. So I'll hold on to them, or I will pass them on to someone else, but I'm not sure that I would never ever pay $90 for these, but they are a nice item. And again, it's a $25 box, and already I've gotten a value of almost $200 in just 2 items. So let's see what else we've got, and cross our fingers for not as many duplicates. There's definitely not the candle and diffuser set in here though. The towel set was definitely taking up most of the space. All right. So we've got another duplicate. We have got these reusable zip pouches. I believe there's a set of 5 in here. There's 2 larger ones that are kind of more flat, and then there's like 3 that have a little bit more of a foot. I'll definitely take some photos for you guys over on Instagram, even though I've already photographed these before. Again, these had a value of $22, so that's nice. Again, I got the item that was a slightly higher value here, a difference of $5 compared to those stainless steel nesting containers. And then let's see what our final item here was. And again, it is a duplicate, so it is not the Truffle Therapy face toner. It is the Alt Cooking Hub silicone lids, which I think, let's see if I can see how many there are. They do work pretty well. I think there's 5 or 6 in here. Like I said, I use them. There's like 3 sizes that I use the most, and some of them aren't quite right. I kind of wish that we got some like bigger ones, because I usually find myself needing a lid for like bigger bowls, and those are the ones that are really hard. Even if you use saran wrap or, you know, wax paper or what have you, those are always the ones that are really hard to cover anyway, so I would have loved to have seen a larger one. Again, this has an $8 value. Let me go ahead and see if I can open these up. So it was a little bit of a disappointing box just for me personally, but I kind of knew what I was getting myself into in getting this box and not being able to customize anything. But again, if this was your first box with Causebox, these are fantastic products and a fantastic value. You know, we wound up getting a value of like close to $250 on a $25 box, and if you were able to sign up annually, basically you got this box for free. So let me see if it says how many there are. It doesn't necessarily say, but I think there's like 5 or 6 in there, but this is what they look like, and they do work really, really well. Now, just another little comment, you guys, in terms of some of the things that I've seen over in the Facebook group. A lot of people have been mentioning that they've been canceling, that they've been really disappointed with the quality. Now, I will say that I think that the disappointment in terms of the shipping and how long it took them to get the winter box out, that is totally, totally fair, and hopefully that does not continue. I'm also a little bit disappointed in terms of when they work with other companies and they basically are using that company's name, but Causebox is actually having their artisans produce the items. I think it's kind of cool to get exclusive items, but I think what happens sometimes is you lose some of the quality control, and you kind of wind up with like outlet quality products instead of things that would have actually been created by the company themselves. So I get that they're doing that for value, but I don't really like those collaborations because I feel like it's not really representing that company as well as possible. And then in terms of people getting upset about like the usability of products, that I've never received one of those surveys, but I always see people saying, you know, I want functional, practical items that I can use in my everyday life. And then when we receive them, then people are upset because they say, hey, I would have been able to like pick something up myself at Walmart or Target, and I would have been able to pick it out myself, the style and the color, and I probably would have gotten it for cheaper. And I don't think that that's fair, because if you actually break down the items like by percentage out of that $54.95 for the seasonal box, you're still getting a fantastic deal, and often from a company that is a lot more sustainable and ethical than some of the companies that you're probably getting represented at those big retail stores. So I don't think that's necessarily a fair criticism. However, I also feel like while people say they want practical items, what I've been seeing has been like that emphasis on practicality and like eco-friendly, usable kind of home essentials. And what I've been missing for the past few seasons is that element of delight, that sort of like luxury boutique item or two that's in each box. And to be honest, you know, subscription boxes are absolutely a luxury. So if you are able to subscribe to one of them, I get wanting to get a good value, but I think while people say they want practicality, I think they also want a little bit of that delight, a little bit of that treat. And I do still think the Causebox is one of the best valued boxes out there. If you break it down, it's less than $20 a month, you know, for that quarterly subscription. And I do think that they have a great mission and a great cause, and I would always still suggest it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know if you got an intro box. I would love to hear if anyone actually got that fragrance duo. Definitely check out the intro box too if it's still available. It is a fantastic deal, and hopefully I see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.